globally. And now, it's game time.
It most certainly is game time. Welcome back, second version. First one going to be hard to duplicate, Bob Boone, Mike Kerr. Glad you could join us tonight. Ladies version of this crosstown rivalry. Pulaski County a 50-48 win. Pulaski got ahead by as many as 9 points, Bob. Somerset led by as many as 5 in my book. I may be wrong, but I don't think I am. Trouble, the end was just everybody thought it would be. It turned out somebody had to win, somebody had to lose. I look forward, they're going to play again at Pulaski. They're going to play again in the district. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them play again in the region, and I'll pay to come watch those games. Good basketball.
Indeed.
All right, next version.
Well, before we go,
I mean,
difference in that second half and difference in the ball game really was, what we talked about in our opening. Who knew? We knew what we were talking about in keys to the game. Turnovers and rebounds were the big difference. Somerset was out-rebounded by 10, 32-22 overall, especially on the offensive glass. And they were the turnovers. Pulaski County just committed 13 to 17 turnovers for the Lady Jumpers. Both teams shot 42%. Pulaski hit 6 out of 16 threes, 5 out of 19 for Somerset. And then the other spot was a little bit at the free throw line. But Pulaski County kind of escaped a little bit there. They only made one more free throw, but they shot 9 more. But the rebounds and the turnovers were the difference. Final score 50-48, and I have a feeling we're going to see similar kinds of action coming up in about 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
I think you're correct, and this is Toyota of Somerset High School basketball, presented by the Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors family. And we want to thank you all for joining us tonight. Bob and I are getting our early Christmas present. We get a doubleheader. Good basketball. Coach Burkett, the AD here at Somerset, is got a basketball, and he's sharing with the rowdy student section, and they're banking threes, and that's good stuff right there. Coach Burkett wipes the ball off. Guys, there's a way as an AD to make yourself loved. He wanted the ball. He wanted them to stop doing it. He made them into a fun thing, and now he's got friends for life. All right, we're going to step out. We'll get back, boys version, about to tee it up here at the Briar Patch in just a couple minutes.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
We're back to the Briar Patch. 4 minutes or so away from the nightcap getting underway. He's Bob Boone. I'm Mike Kerr. Thanks to Pat and Jeremiah and everybody else who's helping to make this happen tonight. Game 1 in the book. We saw that. If you saw that one with us, glad you joined us. If you just joined us, where have you been? This is Lake Cumberland Sports High School basketball. We're fortunate tonight. A festive atmosphere. These two teams play in the middle of July. It'd be important, but it's Christmas season. Everybody's enjoying it, and we had a dandy. Bob, this one has a little bit of a David and Goliath, but not. Somerset's got a good basketball team. They've come into this thing 5-1 on the season, and they have been overlooked a little bit to some point. Pulaski's still undefeated on the season. They haven't been overlooked. You come to Somerset, you play in the Briar Patch, you'll come out of here, you better bring your A game, and Coach John Fraley I know knows that better than all. This one will be fun, I promise you.
I agree with you. It is going to be a tremendous ball game here tonight. Pulaski County on a bit of a roll, have yet to lose in this season. This is a team in Pulaski County that expectations are high. Thus far, they've lived up to them. When you flip the scale and you look at the Somerset bunch, I don't know that expectations were that high for them, and I'm not dissing them whatsoever, but these young men have come out and played good basketball this season, and they're going to battle tonight. And I think, hey, this is going to be for the front-runner spot in this 47th district.
I think you have nailed it right there. Somerset and Pulaski have established themselves to this point in the season. That means you don't get injuries. You don't get all kinds of other things that can happen to a team. These are the two favorites in the 47th. I don't think there's any doubt about that. The key to this is, again, this is pretty early in the season for a game that could have as much magnitude in the district stuff. So I'm going to put that away.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And you mentioned the word key. Let's go ahead and do our keys to the game, brought to you by White's Cabinets, where they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business and it's their mission to provide reliable products and services. Courteous and professional team at White's Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit White's Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you. And Mike, I'm just going to give you one key that I think could be effective, and we saw a little bit of it in the first game, is can Somerset get Pulaski County in any kind of foul trouble, because that's a team in the Maroons that they don't go deep into the roster.
I agree with that one, and here's mine. Can you keep Pulaski County from getting in a real up-tempo track meet? You don't want to run the floor with this bunch. You got to take opportunities, but in the open floor, they have a couple of players who are pretty dynamic, do the Maroons, and they got to be handled. If I'm Somerset, I want a little more of a half-court offense where Godby and Coomer and Absher and Whitaker and some of these guys that can bomb the threes, I want them getting a lot of looks. So we'll see how that plays out.
Indeed, we will. We're about 10 seconds away from getting our starting lineups, and nobody, we didn't have a runner get them up here to us at the top.
I'll get them as they do it.
But as they do it, we will go through our starting lineups, and we appreciate you joining us for our video Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. You can check us out on the big screen while you're enjoying some fresh burgers and never frozen and some of the best wings and wing combinations you'll find anywhere. Buffalo Wings and Rings, proud sponsor of our video game of the week. Mike,
I'm about there. I got them. All right, Bob, here's how Pulaski's going to go with the old New York Yankees lineup. Number 1, Bryson Duggar. Number 2, Barrick Williams. Number 3, Carson Fraley. That's where it ends. Caden Lancaster will be the 4th starter, and Cameron Hargis is your 5th starter for Pulaski County. I'll get the fashion report while we're at it. They're in maroon and white. Who would have thought otherwise? For Somerset, Ben Godby. He'll be joined by Landon Lineski. Pretty good soccer goalie, I might add. Jamison Coomer. Absher will be the 4th. That's Aiden Absher. And Ingrid Whitaker is going to round out the starting 5. So for Somerset, it's Godby, Lineski, Coomer, Absher, and Whitaker. For Pulaski County, Duggar, Williams, Fraley, Lancaster, and Hargis. I didn't forget, Somerset's in the white uniforms, purple trim, gold numeral or trimming around those numerals. That is Vegas gold, by the way. I've been informed by several people. I went to school and didn't know that. Anyway, we're ready to go. Lancaster and Lineski. And Lineski, we saw have a great end of the season in soccer. And he's a legit 6'6" type post player.
He comes by it honest as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
It's in the genes.
Right now, we're in the gym. You ready to go?
Yeah, I am. Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Oops.
Lancaster got a brief break. Ball slapped around. Fraley will play with Hargis and come away with it. Somerset, man-to-man. Williams takes it baseline. He's cut off. First man-to-man, we've seen that anybody tonight. The first game.
Bump.
Lancaster started to the rim, no call. Wanted the foul, showed the foul, didn't get it. Godby put it on the deck, didn't go. Rebound Fraley. Pretty good sized point guard right there, wouldn't you say?
Indeed.
Duggar doesn't get away, and he'll find Hargis and Pulaski.
Pretty good sized freshman point guard.
Yeah, exactly. Fraley puts it on the deck. He and Godby bounce off. 3 ball in the air by Lancaster, no good, but Hargis comes away with the carom. Williams. Hargis spins it to Fraley.
So good to see Barrick Williams out here.
3 ball in the air, but Duggar slapped outside. Carom comes away to Coomer. He's run over by Duggar. I think they will get Duggar for the initial foul of the game. We've played 1 minute and 12 seconds. Scoreless here on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Back cut by Godby. Yes.
And what recognition out there to get the ball to him. I believe that was Coomer, wasn't it?
It was, and about a 25-foot bounce pass. One-handed. Hard to do. Get it along the baseline to Lancaster. Hargis broke down the defense. Lancaster got the cheapie.
We've got to watch Caden Lancaster grow with this ball club over the last couple of years, and he's having a terrific season. Nice play there to go baseline.
Yeah, Hargis made him a poster child right there, helped him out. Absher will finally give it away to Coomer after the dribbles. Coomer. Godby got tripped.
Yeah, and that's going to be 2 on Duggar.
It is. Duggar's going to get a quick seat. We're going to get
Will Blankenship.
Yep.
And I thought one of the keys would be is if Pulaski County got in foul trouble, that could be a problem for them. They just don't go real deep in this lineup.
Pretty good start. If you're Somerset, tied at 2. We played 3 minutes. Whitaker, little baseline shot, got it on glass, didn't go. Lineski does what he does, went and got a rebound. Absher. Godby blows along the baseline, a lot of contact, stolen by Hargis. Wow, they're going to let them play. Corner, Blankenship, no. Lineski rebounds.
Back-to-back rebounds for Lineski.
Front court, deep 3 by Coomer. Bottom. Wow. That's the Remax Lake Time Realty deep 3-pointer. Pulaski's got a little weave going.
Nice defense by Lineski.
Got a walk.
So second turnover committed by Pulaski County, and Lineski, who already has a couple of Rick Barker rebounds, playing some defense and disrupting the offensive flow for the Maroons. Absher.
Take it for a second.
2 for 2 behind the big half circle are the jumpers.
Who hit that one?
That would have been Ben Godby.
Thank you, leading scorer on this thing. Appreciate it. Got distracted.
Happens.
Fraley puts it on the deck. He walked.
And that's something that Fraley's
that up and under stuff that you take the extra step. They started calling that a Euro step in parts of the game. It's a walk.
You always called it a walk, and I agree with you, and I'm glad to see officials actually.
If you do it without stopping, they'll still let you get away with a lot of it. But once you stop and then take that extra step, that's a walk. Anyway, Somerset has it. They're up 8-2 early. We're halfway through a quarter. Now we're going to get the double dribble call against Coomer.
Mike and folks at home, if you're watching this, be sure and pay attention to the battle underneath between Caden Lancaster and Landon Lineski.
And so Somerset just went and got another big to put in the game. Lineski's out, but Bruner's in.
Yeah, you like to see an offensive tackle come onto your basketball floor, don't you?
Jack Bruner's a big man. He's going to play Lancaster. Lancaster spins down the lane. Nice up and under move by Blankenship. 8-4, Somerset with the lead. Godby puts it on the deck. Bruner just checked in the game. Put up the left-hander. Williams has the carom for Pulaski County. He'll head down the floor. Behind the back. Hargis goes and gets it. Fraley can't get away, and they'll run the offense. Somerset still man. I like Coach Young plays man. Williams to the rim. This time
be on Whitaker.
Yeah, this time Whitaker did get arm. Williams wasn't going to finish that layup, by the way. He had already got, but you draw the foul.
Thought maybe he'd get away with it there when he was just on the body, but you're right, that arm action.
Williams missed a free throw. I don't know, it's time of the month, the planets. Free throw shooting has not been anything to write home about tonight in the games we've done. Here's a second one. Bottom. Williams is in the book. It's 8-5, Somerset. Godby. Cross court to Whitaker.
Ooh, that should have been, yes.
They got him. The guy in front of us over here got him.
With an assist to the Pulaski County fans.
Yeah, maybe. Lancaster pulls up, front rim, no. Whitaker rebound. Here goes Absher, finds Bruner. Bruner will do the old crab move, got it in the lane, put it up, missed the left-hander. Lancaster with the rebound. Williams, show and go to the rim, got fouled. Well, that's 2 on Whitaker, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, they went number 12. That would have been Coomer.
My bad. Thank you.
Break for the
Well, if I'm Somerset, that's
Somerset
okay.
faithful.
Williams is back to the line. He's now hit 2 of 3.
Pulaski County as a team shoots just over 70%, so they are solid from the charity stripe.
Williams missed it. Bruner has a rebound. Bruner finds Godby. Somerset heads to front court. 8-6, Somerset with the lead. 2.5 to play in the opening quarter. Near fumble there, but
I'm going to say
Absher's got it deep.
we're in football mode. We'd say that wasn't the cleanest mesh.
But it turned out all right. Spin move by Whitaker, no. Blow by Godby, couldn't get it. Here comes Pulaski. Fraley into the lane, in traffic. Lancaster across the lane. 3 ball in the air, rattled out by Blankenship. Bruner will throw Hargis away and pick up the foul. That is 4 by my count on Somerset. Pulaski has a couple, but they are both on starter Bryson Duggar. Pulaski back to the line. This is Hargis's first trip. He buried one. 8-7, and the other half of the Bruners, Josh Bruner will check in.
Well, I was about to say the other third, but
other fifth. But anyway. Free throw, no good. It continues, guys. Give Whitaker a rebound. Godby will bring it to front court, waited on by Williams. He'll get it back. Bruner finds Whitaker. Everything above the ring right now. Inside to Bruner. Bruner tries to claw into the middle. Great save, maybe. Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Then they threw it away.
Josh picked it up, and he is the one who threw it away. And if you're not aware, Jack Bruner is a senior, and the Bruner girls our seniors. You could figure that out, do the math.
Triplets.
Set of triplets, and then Josh Bruner, the sophomore, who was quarterback on the Somerset football team.
You got one at UK too.
Yes.
All right, Pulaski has it in front court as we'll go back from Genealogy 101. Bob's got the family now. Nice cut by Fraley, stole it away. On cue, I might add, as Josh Bruner comes away with it. Godby spinning move, put it up. They're going to call a walk.
They did. So 4 turnovers apiece with 1:01 to go here in the first quarter play. 8-7.
Coach Young is trying to get an explanation. I don't think he thought he walked. I'm paraphrasing here.
You're a minute on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Fraley into the lane, no. Back out 3 by Blankenship, no. Rebound Coomer. Nice bounce pass, but stolen away. Bruner to Bruner. I thought you were going to get a layup, and Pulaski gets the steal. Hargis throws it off a player. It's out of bounds with 38.7 to go in the opening quarter. 8-7. Somerset leads Pulaski County in a veritable low-scoring affair here tonight. It won't be there, I don't think.
No, I don't think we'll stay there long.
Williams pulls up for 3. They left him alone, and he didn't get it. Good job by Lancaster to knock it out of bounds. Unfortunately, it hit the zebra. He's part of the floor. 25 seconds. Somerset has the rock and a 1-point lead here in the opening quarter. A little dribble handoff to Whitaker, and he's going to start the offense. Well, Fraley's got Whitaker this trip. He had Bruner last trip. Pulaski does a lot of man switching with this basketball team. Bruner to Lineski, who's back in the game. Shot put up, no. Lineski got his own, put it in. We played 10-7 Somerset at the end of one quarter on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different reading services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
We're back to the Briar Patch, one quarter in the book. Somerset with an 8-7 lead and the basketball to start the second quarter. Godby to do the honors. Bounds to Coomer. Somerset's going to run the offense. That's Bruner, who's checked in, back in for Somerset. Drive to the basket, no good. Lineski got a rebound as Coomer got a point-blank shot to spin out, but Lineski again an offensive rebound and a foul on Hargis.
Like you said, it was going to warm up inside this building. Well, even the Grinch, he had to shed some clothes to try and survive the heat.
Yeah, I'm seeing if Cecil is still in the Santa Claus outfit. Missed free throw by Lineski. So the lead is still 3 for the Jumpers. That one crawls off. Lancaster gets the rebound. Somerset showing a little 1-2-2. Pulaski goes over the top. Barrick Williams, great catch. Both feet in bounds, I guess.
And then Lancaster, a great catch coming back to save
it. Go get it. But I don't think that's how they wanted to attack that press.
It's not drawn up that way.
Okay. Fraley has it. Hargis out to Lancaster. Blankenship. Pulaski running their offense. Nobody's had a look yet. Williams, spin move. Put it up. No. Godby. has a rebound. Quickly ahead. Lineski can't reach it. Wow, good look, but a little too long. Well, we played a minute scoreless in the second quarter. Pulaski still trails Somerset by 3, or Somerset leads Pulaski by 3. Fraley out high. Just exchange everything above the ring right now. Williams. Lancaster says, I will. He does. It doesn't go. Fraley had the rebound. Ooh. They called Bruner for the foul. Good job, Josh Bruner. Just walk. I'm like you. I thought he had basketball.
Tough, but down there battling along the baseline on the long rebound.
Coomer out. Absher back. Neither team is putting on an offensive clinic right now. Nope. Williams tries to feed Lancaster, and Coach Fraley is
Mike
staring.
I know you keep track of shots made.
Yeah.
I can tell you, the Pulaski County, you're all zeros in the three-point column.
Yeah, I know. Godby with a nice offensive board, put it in. He's got 7. The lead is 5. Largest.
Pulaski County 0 for 7 from three-point line. That was the first three-point
Here's your
miss.
first one for Fraley. Let's go 0 for 8 with Lineski with a rebound. Pulaski very impatient that trip. Just took first available. Slap away, but Whitaker comes away with it and buries a 3.
I wasn't that impressed with the shot selection. He just strengthened. He just forced that one up there and got it.
Williams crossover, doesn't go. Lancaster, too hard. You could see that. Rebound by Hargis. Give it to Lancaster. Wow. Pretty athletic float to the rim. The lead is still 5 for the Jumpers.
Hargis, that was his 3rd offensive board, and that's the only thing that's keeping Pulaski close right now is offensive rebounding.
You always talk about how important those are. Bruner, 3 ball, no. Absher over the back, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a great position by Will Blankenship down there on the blocks, and you got to call that if you're an official.
Well, it's kind of like using a stepladder. They didn't get the sub to the desk in time, so we will play on. Fraley to the free throw line, pulled it back. Ricochet pass to Hargis, missed everything. Rebound Lineski again.
6.
Front court, beautiful pass to Absher. Wow, Whitaker found Absher. He's in the book, and the lead's back to 7.
Aiden Absher comes from pretty good stock when it comes to basketball.
Fraley blows by everybody and lays him. Yeah, both mom and dad
indeed
are on the wall here at Somerset. So, wow,
no foul call.
Nope, and Whitaker came away with it eventually. We got an illegal pick right there. Oh, no, wait.
Timeout.
We got a timeout. Will they get with them?
That's a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout. 4:12 to go. 16-11 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Somerset on top. Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring and helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want. That's Henderson Chiropractic.
For all you all who've crowded into the Briar Patch tonight, thank you for supporting high school basketball.
Indeed.
For all you all that are watching us, thank you for supporting high school basketball. And please thank our sponsors for us being allowed to do this.
For all our sponsors, thank you for supporting high school sports.
But this is a nice atmosphere. This is fun.
This is what we should see every week.
It'd be
in
nice,
high school sports, wouldn't it?
Almost an over and back right there, but no call.
Almost only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes.
He probably was okay. Absher along the baseline. Got it to Whitaker. He pulled one a minute ago from there. Drives in, pull back, yes. He's got 5. And it's back to 7. Somerset's found a little cushion margin here they're working around. Fraley off a high screen. They've set a whole new different set now. Bruner over the back.
Yeah, they're going to call Jack Bruner over the back, reach around, however you want to do it.
Just a foul. His second. Team's 5th. I don't know if I'm Pulaski. I like that. Lineski's back in. He's done a job on the
He has
backboard.
indeed. 2 points, but 6 rebounds and some defense. Defends on that play.
Left Lancaster open. He missed the shot. Lineski with a great catch and finish. Oh, my big fella. I thought they'd thrown it behind the big man. They just put it back there where he could use it. Largest lead of the game, 9. Fraley.
A lot of bump.
No call. Blankenship.
And then they're going to get it over the back. Wow.
Is that against Hargis? No. They got Fraley.
Carson Fraley.
Okay. Team's 4th.
Somerset caught a break there, I believe.
I think you're right, but breaks happen.
They do. It's a good thing, especially if you're going downhill.
Godby, jab step, spin move, put it up and in. Oh, my.
Now, see, I was going to play basketball, and if I would, that's the way I'd do it.
Lancaster, a little spin move of his own. Lineski has a rebound. Headed to the other end is Whitaker. He goes in on traffic, and that one came back to him, thanks from Lancaster. Williams put it up and in, and one. Unfortunately, the miss at the other end led to a very quick transition 3-point opportunity. And Coach Young having a little discussion right now. Going to say, make sure you take it all the way to the rim. Don't give him a chance to get to it. Williams, yes. He's got 5. The lead is 8.
Indeed, 22-14 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this half of play.
Whitaker's made a couple nice moves. Back cut to Godby.
Yeah, and they're going to call a charge.
Oh, my. First one on Godby. And again, that's that spin move in traffic. You don't see it called very often. We just saw it called. That's 17 fouls, but it's a common foul. It's a player possession foul. But from this point forward, Pulaski's going to shoot the bonus for the remaining 2:22 of this opening half. Hargis has to ask the coach to repeat himself. It's that loud in here. That's a good thing. Hargis tries to find Fraley. Godby tries to throw the outlet pass. Fraley slapped it in the seats. Doesn't matter. Somerset basketball.
That's a great steal by Godby.
Yeah, it was.
He kind of makes up for the foul on the spin move at the other end. And
he's going to take his first seat. He's a long young man. The arms.
Yes, sir.
Wingspan, they call that, I think, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tip to tip.
Well, Blankenship got a hand on it.
Nice anticipation right there, Blankenship.
Cooper said he's really glad that didn't go off him. Well, Pulaski has turned the pressure up. Pulaski's got a wide open look right here. Williams, top key, yes. The steal led to the 3.
That is the first 3-point basket of the night for Pulaski County, brought to you by Remax Lake Time Realty.
Whitaker to the rim. He got fouled. I was waiting. They got Hargis. His second, team's 5th, common foul. Whitaker's going to do the honors, and Bryson Duggar and his 2 fouls are going to come back to protect Cameron Hargis and his 2 fouls, he said. 3 ball in the air from Whitaker. Tough shot. Over the top, stole it away. All right, you didn't get the full steal, Jamison Cooper. But you saved the layup dunk.
Who got the rebound for Pulaski? Was that?
Had to be Williams or Fraley won. I'm sorry, I don't know.
No worries.
And one of them two fellas. Back cut to Williams, laid it in.
Defense goes to sleep right there, and Williams takes advantage.
And that big lead is down to 3. Williams has had a flurry here. Laneski
Nice
down
pick
the
and
lane.
roll.
Good job to give it up. Absher wide open. Great ball movement. Finish it. That was pretty. Blankenship turns it down. Minute 10. Little scoring finally in this game. Williams. Ball slapped away by Whitaker. Great steal. Here goes Absher behind the back in traffic, up and under. Missed it. It cupped out. Oh, what a move. Williams with the carom. Spin move of his own. Foul on Jamison Coomer, his second. This will be a 2-shot foul. Or I shouldn't say that. I'm not officiating tonight. Well, maybe I am, but I shouldn't be. That was a joke.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sometimes Williams at the line.
He'll be here all week. Are the lights dimming on me?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
No. Williams, I would say, shot the lights out with that one, but I'm not going to.
You could. Literally.
He's got 11 points, though. He's been the comeback in this lineup. He's got 12 points. Lasky's got Ethan Ottowine's going to come in, protect Duggar and his 2 fouls to the bench. If they start running up and down the floor, I take Ottowine. Young man is really quick. And Bruner blows right by him to Absher. 35 seconds and counting. A 4-point Somerset lead as we head toward halftime. The Susan B. Hansford halftime show, the world famous, will come up in just a moment. Somerset running a little weave, going to get it down to about 8 seconds. And they're going to run something, I think. Bruner, one more trip across the top. Got it to Whitaker. Pulaski has a foul to give.
We're under 10.
Pulaski has a foul to give.
Big bump.
And Williams just gave that foul, by the way.
Right there at midcourt.
Yeah, they're not in the penalty. That was you could see that coming. Now I'm coaching as well as officiating.
That's all right.
Now I'm doing it. Why don't you watch the game, Mike? Inbounds, Laneski, Bruner, free throw line. Got it in the corner. 3 ball in the air from Coomer. It goes over the top of the backboard. We have played a half. 25-21. Somerset leads here at the half. We'll be back after this break.
I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs, helped out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved. We try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different reading services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Welcome back to the Briar Patch. Halftime of game 2 of 2 tonight. Yes, Bob and I are only going to do 2. We'd like to do 3, but 2's kind of our limit. Game 1, 50-48. Pulaski County's Lady Maroons beat Somerset in a very exciting high school basketball game, and it just makes you want to watch a lot more if you saw it. If you didn't, our broadcast end up on YouTube and on our web page and all kinds of places. You can watch them again. You can share them. You can send them to friends and family. So there is no charge if anybody ever tries to charge you for anything that we do on the air and they ask for any kind of financial information or anything like that. Just click out of it and turn it off, please. There are all kinds of hucksters out there. We take pride in the fact that we don't fall into that category. Halftime. Somerset leads 25-21. They've led by as much as 10 in the opening half, and a very low scoring, not great shooting in the opening half. But we'll take a look at the scoring. First for Pulaski County, 1 point to Cameron Hargis, 2 to Will Blankenship, 2 to Carson Fraley, 4 to their leading scorer, Caden Lankster, on the season, and Barrick Williams with a dozen in the opening half. For Pulaski County, Duggar started and failed to score. Ethan Idlewind also played and failed to score. For Somerset in the opening half, 3 points to Jamison Coomer, 4 points to Indrid Whitaker, as well as Landon Lineski, 5 to Aiden Absher. And Somerset led in scoring at the half by Ben Godby with 9 for Somerset. Josh Bruner and Jack Bruner both played and failed to score in the opening half. 25-21 at the halftime here on the Susan B. Hansford Real Estate halftime show. Bob Boone's getting ready with some stats. He has to do all the work, and I get to sit here and watch basketball. What a gig. Susan Hansford believes that just like in a ball game, everybody needs a coach in the important events in life. Having a great realtor or purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction. Susan will guide you through the transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the real estate process. Call Susan Hansford today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey. Here's Bob with some numbers.
Well, they're not stellar numbers, as Mike pointed out. Poor shooting from Pulaski County, just 7 of 21 overall. But probably the bigger number that stands out is 1 of 12 from the three-point line. Compare that to Somerset, who is 11 of 24 for 46%. But they've hit 4 of 7 three-point shots. They only had 2 free throws attempts. They missed both of those. Pulaski County's been able to hang close because of their work at the free throw line. They hit 6 of 9. Offensive rebounds give an advantage to Somerset. They've out-rebounded on the offensive glass by a margin of 2. Jumpers have 5. Compare that to 3 for Pulaski County. And then defensively as well, Pulaski County being out-rebounded by Somerset by a margin of 5, 11-6. Turnovers, just 1 more turnover committed by Somerset than Pulaski County in the first half. That's why we are currently at 25-21. We're going to step out, take another break, and come back, get you all set for the second half of action here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs. We help out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved. We try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
And welcome back to halftime as we are closing down the Susan B. Hansford halftime show. If you've just joined us, Somerset leads Pulaski 25-21 here at halftime. Hey, Rhett, this is Papa saying, man, I'm glad you're watching us. And for Tommy, we fixed that thing you sent us a note about, so thanks to both of you all for checking in with us. See, sometimes it's not all negative, the stuff we get, Bob. Sometimes it is. Sometimes well-deserved.
Yeah, but hey, it's good to have friends out there.
And we don't charge.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
And some would respond, you get what you pay for, right?
Well, you know, what can I say? Game one, the Lady Maroons came away with a 50-48 win and a thriller. This one has all the makings of doing the same thing. Whenever these teams get together, there's a couple things you can write down. It's going to be close. It's going to be crazy. And generally low scoring, which seems odd, but I know both teams get after each other. They always do, and neither team shot it very well. And that's how we find ourselves in a 4-point game at halftime.
It's kind of like, you know, primitive camping in the wilderness. Intense.
Intense.
All right,
Well
it
said.
will be intense.
No plumbing.
But, absolutely. Hey, we want to say thank you to Don Franklin of Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family. We appreciate all they do, and they help present tonight's coverage of high school basketball. And be sure to take advantage of their great deals they got going on right now. You know what? It's end of the year. They want to sell them. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations, or you can go on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships and check out the Don Franklin of Somerset Family of Dealerships official photography page. You can catch that on our Facebook page for Lake Cumberland Sports. Nick and all of the photographers we've got for Lake Cumberland Sports always doing a great job. I know the kids and parents and families like to get those photos and send them out.
We're about 10 seconds or so away from getting this thing back underway. And I don't know, you and I have had the pleasure of watching a game and a half. I started to say 3 halves. That didn't sound right. A game and a half of basketball, and it's been pretty exciting. And I expect this final half to be more of the same Pulaski basketball. Let's see, the usual suspects. Yes, the starters for both teams are out there. Let's go.
Technically, though, you would be correct. We have seen 3 halves of basketball.
We have, and I thought we might see overtime free half basketball, but game 1 ended in regulation. Hargis will start it against Somerset. Somerset comes out again in man. Fraley just works his way to the basket.
All the way down.
And I don't know where the walk came from.
I didn't see it, and he doesn't either.
And
Fraley's got hands up in the air.
Evidently, the official who counts said there was a walk. Quickly to front court. Into the lane. Better idea. No, big bodies are in there. Whitaker got a shot up. No. Williams comes away with a rebound. Tries to make a pass through traffic. Stolen away by Whitaker. Here comes Somerset. Coomer. Bury it. First shot of the second half for Somerset. That kid's pretty athletic, you know that?
Yeah.
I know you saw it, so I'm not telling you anything. Lancaster is pretty athletic. He's only got 6 points in the game.
Did he get the basket? No. Did it go? I didn't see the end.
They were only giving him one shot.
Okay.
So it must have gone. They were 21 at the half. It did go. And the free throw dropped. So the old-fashioned three-pointer, the soup, salad, and dessert, whatever they use all of them, thrown away on the inbounds, and Williams will get the carom from Duggar, and there's 5 in a hurry if you're Pulaski County. Godby, cross court, Absher, launch, yes. He's got 8, and it's raining three-point baskets in this house.
Remax Lake Time Realty threes.
Duggar got the hoop. Well, the teams took a break and came out and started scoring.
Come out and put a little hot sauce on this one.
Yeah,
We sped things up a bit.
You have your own special bottle where we eat lunch someplace.
We do.
Fraley, nice job. Got in the passing lane. Didn't get the clean steal, but it came away to Lancaster. Try to kick it ahead, kicked out of bounds. Pulaski basketball. The intensity, the pace, the everything just ratcheted up at halftime. Hargis will do the honors, and he looks and finds Williams, and Williams will find Duggar, and Duggar does not pull the trigger. Now Fraley. Godby and Fraley, a pair of threes. Lancaster down the lane. Behind him, 3-ball in the air by Hargis.
Hey, what a play by Lancaster, though, to avoid getting a charge and got the assist, and Hargis cashes in.
Yeah, you're right, though, to maintain the body control. And we are tied at 31. Inbounds to Whitaker. Cross court to Absher. Went in on Fraley. Drove him to the rim, put it in, drew the foul, and Aiden Absher, for a freshman, that is a pretty stout move.
He's a freshman, ladies and gentlemen.
He is a freshman. He's got some length, and both parents have got some length, and he hits a free throw. I built you up, young man. You got to make that one. Absher's got 6 in the quarter, 11 in the game, and it's another 4-point lead. Now, this is what I wanted to see. Transition, good shooting, getting after people. Lob to Lancaster, beautiful feed from Fraley. Lancaster got the easy one.
Yeah, he just had great position against Brenner, the defender.
Godby with a double spin, went up and got it, and got fouled. And the crowd below us was not pleased with the non-call. Matter of fact, I think they were angry. Fraley has picked up his 3rd foul. He's a freshman too, by the way.
Yes.
Godby hits the free throw. He's got 10.
It's the first free throw made for Somerset in the contest. Of course, they've only been to the line just one other time.
Yeah, you don't make them if you don't get a go. Second free throw by Godby, spins out. Williams, crossover in the front court. Finds Hargis. Hargis gets a play call from John Fraley, and Williams has good hands. I thought he'd missed that one. Into the lane, little step through move. Blankenship, who's checked in, didn't take the shot. Blankenship's in for Fraley and his 3 fouls. Hargis down the lane, got a push in the back. They're going to get Absher for the hand in the back. I had a good angle on that one. I got one right. Bragging on myself now. 2-point Somerset lead. Pulaski with the ball. Williams blows baseline. Pulls up from 12. No. Look at Duggar go get it and get fouled. Pretty athletic move right there, too. I thought the foul was on Whitaker. It is. Okay. Bob, you good? I lost my partner for a minute.
Yeah, I'm good.
Duggar rattled out that foul was on Whitaker, and I gave him one in the first half that it wasn't his, so now he's at 2 and it's right. Lineski, who did a really good job in the opening half, will replace Bruner. Still a 2-point game. Duggar hits a free throw, and he's got 3. 1-point game, if you just joined us. Coomer behind the back to Absher. Absher's got a little, if you're old school, Pete Maravich hair look going for him.
He does.
Yeah, he does. Got the flop.
Kind of flopping around a little bit.
Coomer will drive on Duggar, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor. 35-34. Somerset leads on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Ron Shaw Realtor timeout, the name to know when you or your friends and family are buying real estate. Maybe you're selling real estate. Well, it is. Ron Shaw with Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Now, Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property they would be selling. Now, you can contact Ron at 606-271-0774 or email him. That's ronshaw45@gmail.com. Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers. 4:43 to go, 35-34, a 1-point game, Mike.
Yep, we wanted a good one. We got a good one, Bob. Lineski has it out high. He will get it eventually to Coomer. Back to Lineski on a little give-and-go music. They're going to call Lineski for the foul for running over Blankenship.
Okay. Yeah. I know what you're thinking.
I'm just watching the play. 1-point game. Pulaski and Williams will walk at the front court. I said earlier, I don't always agree with them. I'll bet they don't always agree with me. Williams to his right, now crossover. Behind him, sweet move down the lane. And now they're going to make the call on Lancaster for a charge. And now I'm going out on a limb. Neither one of those were a charge.
Yeah, that's a tit for tat right there.
But he emphatically made the call. That's what's important. Godby has the basketball. He's going to work it up against Blankenship.
And just a side note, Coach Ryan Young emphatically cheered it on.
Stolen away, head to from Lancaster to Duggar. Duggar's got 5 in the quarter. And Pulaski has a 1-point lead. 3 ball from the corner, no good by Whitaker. Here goes Duggar. Blow by Blankenship, couldn't get by. Stepped out of bounds. It's out of bounds. I'm going to say Blankenship stepped out of bounds as he tried to save the basketball.
Mike, we still got a long way to go in this one, but one thing I have noticed, as tough as these two teams are playing tonight, is competitive, physical, and everything else this game has been. I've seen a great amount of sportsmanship throughout the contest.
It really has been. You hope that continues, and I'm glad you took the chance to say that. Down the lane, Godby, little jump step. Duggar probably picked up his 3rd foul.
Well, previously in the game when Jack Bruner, he set a screen and knocked Duggar to the floor, and we had a whistle shortly thereafter.
Pick him up.
Yeah, they picked each other up, and I couldn't quite read the lips, but it looked like a nice hit.
Or ouch. Godby, straightaway 3, shot it short. Williams had a part of a rebound, slapped away by Josh Bruner, and Pulaski with the ball and a 1-point lead with 3:33 to go in the 3rd quarter. A lot of threes there. Hargis to front court. Williams diagonally across to Duggar. He looked at the 3, didn't. Hargis, they're trying to find Lancaster down on a block. They're running a set, 4 out, 1 in, just trying to get him a look. Now Williams blows down the lane.
Good defense right there.
And they're going to call him for a charge.
Yeah, and Pulaski fans don't like it, but that was a good call right there. A good job, Jack Bruner. He got the feet set right there in the middle of the lane and, took the charge.
Team fouls are even at 4 here in the third quarter. Pulaski might have got away with a push. Williams comes away with a steal. He laid it in, and the lead is 3. And this is, we talked about this earlier as the shot is missed by Whitaker, rebound by Godby. Whitaker will pull the 3. Godby will go get another one. 2 offensive boards in this trip by Godby. Can't get away from Duggar. Gets it to Bruner, and we're going to start this again. Whitaker puts it on the deck, pulls up the little runner. Nice.
That's a lost art in this game. At this level, even the little pull-up jumper.
Yeah, that was sweet. 1-point game. Pulaski
pull-up runner, if you will, as you described it.
Duggar takes Whitaker to the rim, draws the foul. His third. That's Whitaker's third. We are going to shoot some free throws later on, Bob. They're starting to pile them up.
Yeah, we're.
I'm not going anywhere. You?
No, we're 4/7 of the way.
Duggar hits a free throw. He's got 6 points all here in the quarter. Fraley will come back, and for Somerset, Absher.
And I've got Duggar with 7 because I thought I had him hitting a free throw in the first half, but I could be wrong.
You might be right.
No way. Well, I don't think so.
That one's too hard, so this one he didn't hit.
Okay.
Bruner ahead to Bruner. Along the baseline, can't get away. Finds a cutting Godby. Put it up, no. Bruner went and got it. Absher pulls the 3, yes. Young man is shooting the basketball with all the confidence in the world right now.
3 for 3 on that Remax Lake Time Realty 3-point basket.
That one barely slowed down when it hit his hands. Somerset's got a 1-point lead. Pulaski with the basketball. Fraley spin it around to Williams. Blow by, wrap around, no. Godby with a, no, excuse me, that's Absher with the rebound. Bruner, spin move, put it up, block. Fraley blocked it. Bruner goes for the steal, can't get it. Crowd goes crazy, by the way. Fraley all the way to the cup, laid it in.
Good control there by Fraley not to pick up a charging foul. And there's another hit. Duggar.
Chin chiller.
That's the second one we've seen.
Foul is on the floor. Not sure if they got Duggar.
They're calling it on Godby in the lane. There was no call on the Duggar.
But who did they get for the? They called it on Fraley. His fourth.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I said Godby, but it's the other 3.
Right. That's a big call. Off the hands of Bruner. He looks at Absher and says, use your head.
Yeah, the previous collision you saw out there, that was almost deja vu all over again between Duggar and I thought it looked like a good screen.
I'm sure it was. 1-point Pulaski lead. Williams crossover. Break your ankles, nothing happened play. Back to him in the corner. Shot it way hard. Rebound Josh Bruner. Josh Bruner to front court. Pulaski County Hargus took a flop. Absher got a 3. Shot it too hard. Whitaker got a rebound. Didn't go. Duggar. Bruner strips him. This last 30 seconds has been.
Well, you got 35 to go.
This has been rather sloppy.
Yeah.
Thank goodness Endred Whitaker puts it on his hip and going to start the offense. Bruner in the weave. Now Absher. Still 25 seconds. Williams got away with a little help there. Off the hands of Godby. We got 17.9 and another quarter to go, and things are starting to get really, really good here at the Patch. Stick around. This might be fun. Lineski is back. Bruner will take a seat.
4th turnover in the half against Somerset. I've got Pulaski with just 1 turnover in this third quarter.
Short, no good. Josh Bruner has a rebound off the Lancaster miss. Sling at the buzzer, not there. We have played 3 quarters. 41-40, Pulaski leads. on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Hey, Bob, we're back. We got 3 quarters in the book. It's a 1-point game. Pulaski with the lead. Somerset with the basketball. Glad you could join us. Stick around. I've said it before. I'm going to repeat myself. This might be a lot of fun down the stretch.
Could be.
Whew. Godby's going to walk at the front court. He'll cross over on Duggar, and I do mean crossover on Duggar. That was nasty. And that's in a complimentary way, nasty. Somerset back to a 1-point lead. Duggar has it out high. Blankenship on the wing. Pop out Williams, shot it too hard. They're screaming air ball. If it wasn't, it was close. It was wide right, and Somerset has the basketball. Pulaski full court, man to man. Now, if you're Somerset, you've got to be sure with your passes, and you don't want any of those 60-footers. Godby, diagonal to Absher. Godby got bumped and still came up with it.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Coach Ryan Young down here in front of us, wanting to spread this offense out, create some space. We got a walk.
Godby,
or
no.
A wrist.
No, they got a hand. That may be 4 on Duggar. Nope. He called it on Blankenship, his second. Godby's free throw. Good. Next free throw. Yes.
Nice. Good looking form from the free throw line.
Yeah, you don't want to foul him late, I don't think. Duggar trailing by 3. They'll spin it around the outside, still trying to find a post-up move, and right now not having any luck whatsoever. Williams to the rim, put it in. Williams has got a really quick first step, and he can use it. Whitaker, crossover, spin move, put it up, got it.
Nice high screen out top by Lineski that allowed Williams to make that spin move.
Wow. Enough strength to get it up over the rim, too. Still a 3-point Somerset lead with 6 to play.
I said Williams, I meant Whitaker. Thank you.
Got you. 3-pointer from the corner by Hargis, no. Thrown away. Lineski got the rebound. It'll come away to Williams. Williams will lay it behind him to Lancaster, who lays it in. Big turnover there. Down the lane, no, and Lancaster has the Godby miss. Here comes Blankenship to front court, a little blow by. Hello, a 1-point Pulaski lead, and we've got a Ronshaw Realty Group timeout. 5:43 to go in this one. Pulaski on top by 1 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine for all athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. Proud to support local athletics by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, and other athletes throughout the region. Be sure and check out our Facebook page each week for the Lake Cumberland Orthopedics Student Athlete of the Week. This week we are honoring, and I've got it right here in front of me, Madeline Baker, member of the Pulaski County cheerleading squad. She was a member of the 19 and the 22 national championship team, and as well as their state champions that they have won. Mike, you mentioned it in the first game. We have some excellent cheerleading squads here in tonight's contest and between these two schools.
Dance team performed it between games.
They're pretty doggone good as
Had a
well.
whole lot of stuff going on tonight at the patch, and well done, Coach Burkett and your crew. And so far, we haven't oversold the basketball. It has been as advertised, and glad you could join us. Still 5:43 to go, 1 point game. Somerset trails for one. They do have the basketball to come full court. Whitaker will have Hargis. They'll work it out as everybody abandons them. Whitaker just says, "I'll take you." Williams, another rebound. Blankenship has it right wing, and they'll woe up and start the offense.
Well, Whitaker looked like he had the step, but a nice
did.
recovery by Hargis to defend on the play.
Williams will pop out. Pulaski's gone to a different set. They're right back to it. This is a 1-4. 1 in, 4 out, trying to get the ball to the post. Cross court, 3 ball, no. Absher with a long rebound. Godby, Whitaker, 3 ball, instant 3 ball.
Well, he hit one in the first half. He was 0 for 3 in this second half up until that one.
That looked like a Remax Lake Time Realty 3 to me.
It did as me as well.
Shot put up, no good by Lancaster. Rebound Whitaker. Here comes Godby, full steam, behind his back, free throw line jumper. Oh,
How about that?
Little showtime.
How about a 14-footer?
How about a timeout?
We'll do it.
Somerset in a 4-point lead on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Since 1979, Modern Systems has been protecting communities all across Kentucky, and they are proud to be part of the communities they serve, committing time and sponsorship to numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, the Heart Walk, all kinds of local school programs, and many more. Modern Systems, your neighbors and your friends, and they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you, from homes to businesses to schools and churches. Let Modern Systems be your trusted name in security. And Magic Monograms wants you to know that you can stop by there. Hey, they keep us outfitted very well. We appreciate all that they do. They're located on North Highway 27 out there behind Big Lots, and Magic Monograms is the place for custom embroidery, whether it's work, school, whatever. They'll put your designs on any kind of apparel. Magic Monograms and embroidery on Facebook.
Pulaski to front court, down 4. Williams to Lancaster, back to a Fraley. A nice set play out of the timeout. Fraley gets a layup, but those two belong to the staff. Here comes Whitaker steaming the front court. Hargis has played him all night. Absher almost mishandled, but came away with it. Whitaker, 3. Oh, wouldn't stay.
Missed it twice.
Wow, Lancaster with the rebound. Yeah, that was in and out and back in. Blankenship to the rim. We're going to get a wreck. I don't know what he called. Said that Absher hit him in the head. That is the signal I got right there, so I'm going with that. Hayden Absher with his 3rd foul.
Sometimes you get down in there, you get knocked in the head.
Sometimes you get touched in the head. More importantly, if you're a Pulaski fan, Blankenship hit the free throw. And a chance to knock this thing up at 50. And he does not. Absher has the rebound. Godby gives it back to Coomer, who's back out there. Godby has got all kinds of moves. Whitaker, spin it around to Coomer. Open offense, just running a cutting offense, and Coomer laid it in.
Pretty nice. First time we've heard from Coomer in a little while.
Certainly is. Pulaski in the corner. Lancaster got the ball knocked away from him, but they're going to say it went off of
See, Duggar's going to check in for Blankenship.
Well, you're starting to 3:14. You got to start thinking every possession now starts to have added value. Little screen and roll, they get it to Lancaster, and that's too easy. He and Hargis ran a little screen and roll music there, and that worked out well if you're a Pulaski fan. Godby into a trap, over the top, and Coomer did a good job. He did not take the three because it was contested. The signal is Godby at the elbow. He pulls up at the elbow, buried it. I'm starting to watch Coach Young. He's calling the plays for me. Williams pulls up, baseline jumper, no. Godby stolen away by Hargis, put up, no good. Hargis has been in a lot of places tonight and made some good things happen. Foul's on Coomer.
Who attempted the shot?
Mr. Hargis.
Thank you.
He got the rebound and got the shot up. He's going to shoot two. The first one is good.
Laser.
Got him with 5 in the game. More importantly, chance to get this to 1. Look at Duggar and Bruner down there carrying on a conversation and grinning with each other. That's good stuff right there.
Hargis talking about football.
Probably. Timeout on the floor. Somerset with a 1-point lead, 55-54 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Interest Counseling Services wants to know, are you stressed, anxious, or depressed? Well, they can get services started as soon as today. Interest offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-03. I'm sorry, let me back up. 676-0638. Or visit their website at interest-healthcare.com. At Interest, your mental health matters.
Thanks, Chris Staten. We miss you, man. I hope you get to feeling better. He commented on something I said. I'm just going to leave it at that. But it's good to know that even when he's not feeling well, he's checking in with us, Bob.
He's a gamer.
He would have loved this one.
Yes, he would.
All right, we are now at the point where coaches are coming to the official scores table and checking how many fouls were on everybody. We're making sure there's nothing falls through the cracks down the stretch. That's what assistant coaches are for. Somerset basketball, 1-point game. They lead. They have the ball. They're going to change their mind about who's going to inbounds. It's going to be Absher. Pulaski shows pressure, and they're going to put in a diamond press. A little different look, and Pulaski, Somerset will beat the pressure. Well, Coach Young called timeout because somebody went somewhere he didn't want him to go, and his player got trapped. We're going to take it with him. 55-54. Somerset leads on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans, and the same can be said about keeping your taxes and your finances in order. And for over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. And if accounting's not your thing, well, let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud to sponsor the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Hey, they're located right here in Somerset on Parker's Mill Road. 2 minutes and 12 seconds. 55-54, a 1-point advantage for the home team. And we thought we would have 2 really exciting games. If you're disappointed, that's your own fault.
Well, there's one thing about it. For an early season game, there is a lot on the line here. Bragging rights primarily, but this has district and all kinds of implications. But it also says to the rest of the 12th region, oh, by the way, boys and girls. They're playing pretty good basketball down on that end of the region.
Yeah, Ryan Young wants people to know that he's got a basketball team that's going to play you hard, play you tough, and they're showing it here tonight. And a lot of people thought Pulaski County may flex some muscle. But
Coomer ran into a trap, stolen away by Hargis, ahead to driving Williams, and Pulaski has the lead. They're up 1. Absher fumbled it away. Fraley came away with it. Here comes Duggar, pulls it out. Senior move right there. Could have rushed in there, run over somebody. Now a 1-point lead in the basketball. Williams, baseline, pull up 12, no. Rebound, foul on the floor. They're going to get Duggar. And by my count, no, it's 4. He got 3 early. But he's been hiding. This is going to be a 1-and-1. Everybody shoots the bonus from this point forward. Godby, who's looked pretty solid at the line tonight, might I say. I've got him with 18 in the game, more or less.
3 of 4 from the charity stripe.
He's got the 1-and-1 here. A chance to tie or take the lead if he can bury 1 or 2 here. First one caromed off. Duggar got a hand on it, fumbled it out of bounds. And the reason for that is Bruner just cleaned house coming across the lane and got everybody out of the way. No, really, that's a great basketball play.
I saw it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So Somerset trailing by 1 with $1:26 to go will back it out. And Whitter's going to start the offense. Down the lane, put it on the deck. Put it in. 1-point lead for Somerset. Hargis has the ball out high. Williams, a little 2-man game. Threw it away. Oh, staved by Fraley somehow.
Oh, and a late foul call.
And the foul goes on Godby. And that may have been a good call, but from what we've seen, there was no harm. Ball wasn't turned over.
Exactly.
No possession change. And as much contact he's trying to say. I don't know about that one. I'll swallow that one.
I'm with you. I think it was just the fact that there was no turnover or anything there.
Fraley hits the free throw, so
we've said it before, I've always been told in basketball, contact's not illegal unless it creates an advantage, and there was no advantage gained
really
there,
wasn't.
so probably could have swallowed the whistle.
Fraley hits both. The freshman, cool. 1-point lead, and Somerset throws it away. Williams will get the carom. They're going to pull it out up 1. Coach Fraley screaming, I would like to have a timeout. Didn't get it. Maybe he said if I need it. Somebody's about to get fouled. Fraley is about to get
that
fouled.
guy, but I think you got down to a point you had to foul somebody.
Whitaker picks up his 4th foul. Timeout, Somerset. 43.7 to go. Pulaski with a 1-point lead. Don't go away on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
And when we get done tonight, be sure and stay tuned. We will have our Alton Blakely post-game wrap-up. Try to get you all the numbers and the things that really matter. But, hey, we've learned a long time ago in radio. Get the score right and all the commercials in, and you're pretty much good. But we will talk a little bit about it during our Alton Blakely Family of Dealerships post-game wrap-up show. Also, want to thank Susan Hansford for sponsoring our halftime show. Susan Hansford believes that having a great realtor when purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction. Just like having a coach during the ball game, you need an expert to help guide you through the process. And that name to help you is Susan Hansford. Call her today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey.
Nobody gets their money back tonight from this one. Everybody that came to this one got their money's worth. Win, lose, or draw down the stretch. It's been a heck of a basketball game. Bob, we also will be giving out a couple of Somerset Community College offensive players of the game and some United Cumberland Bank defensive players of the game, and we'll do that in that aforementioned Alton Blakely postgame show that you
Of course, we also want to thank Lake Cumberland Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for sponsoring our Student Athlete of the Week, where we try to honor some of those that maybe don't get the recognition, but it is well-deserved. And congratulations, Madeline Baker.
Carson Fraley, that's 3 in a row. That one took a trip, but it stayed. This one is huge. If this puts you up 3, Somerset has got to attack immediately or go for the three-pointer. That one will claw in.
That's called clean living right there, as it just bounced about 3/4 of the way around the rim and fell.
Without any time off the clock, we got another timeout, so the time stays the same, 43.7. Pulaski has a 3-point lead.
Talking about Madeline Baker, I just want to finish up a member of the Pulaski County Cheer Squad. Again, thank you to Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine, Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins. And of course, they have been involved in athletics and helping our student athletes all over the region get well and to be able to better perform on and off of the court. We appreciate them, as we do all of our sponsors, including Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services. They have made it their mission to be the trusted leaders in promoting mental health in Kentucky. Hey, whether you want to meet them in the office, maybe you want to visit by phone or over the internet, you can do it. 676-0638. Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, where mental health matters.
Absher to inbounds, gets it to Godby. You don't have to hurry, but you can't wait, if that makes any sense to you. Godby, a good job by Hargis of making him use 10 seconds. Whitaker puts it on the deck, up and under short. There's a rebound, and if you're Somerset, you got to go get Williams. Over the top to Fraley. Fraley will put it in his pocket. Fraley will throw it behind him to Duggar. Layup, good. 15 seconds and a 5-point lead for Somerset. Whitaker missed everything with the shot. Pulaski County has 9.3. There are 19 fouls. They will shoot 2 if Somerset fouls. This is where you've got to run a flop. Somebody comes near you, take a shot if you're Somerset, because you got to have 2 full possessions. Didn't happen. Blankenship. Foul is on Whitaker. That may be 5 on Whitaker.
That buzzer indicates that it is.
Yeah, I've got him for 13 in the game. Down the stretch, he hit a couple big ones, but that'll get Bruner back off the bench. Josh Bruner. 2 free throws coming to Will Blankenship. Blankenship has 5 points in the game by my count. He's got a chance to make this a mathematical difficult situation if he hits 2. He hit 1. The lead is now 6. This could make it 3
Still a
possessions.
2-possession game, but you're right.
This can make it 3. It does.
And that one there is what we call a turnstile point.
Well, once again, this has been a heck of a night for basketball. Somerset's going to come up short. Bruner and Godby have a little trouble getting the ball in bounds. Godby, 35-footer, no. We got a horn. We got a final. 64-57. Pulaski County is your final score. We're going to come back and wrap up a lot of stuff after this timeout.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
I know this guy. I've talked to him on the phone. He knows his stuff.
And welcome back to the rapidly emptying out Briar Patch as second game has just gone final, and for Pulaski County it will be a sweep tonight. But for Somerset, the girls' game is a 50-48 outstandingly well-played basketball game. Somerset coming up on the short end of that one. And then here in the nightcap, Somerset led for much of this basketball game, and down the stretch Pulaski County managed. Thank you, Coach. Good job. Coach Cassandra McWhorter. I didn't know she was sitting down there. I hope I didn't say anything bad. I know I didn't. So anyway, her bunch is ready. They're going to be a hard out come district and region time. I'm going to give you a quick scoring recap. I may even go ahead and give out some hardware while Bob's feverishly doing some work over here. Let's take a look at the scoring. Unofficial, as always. For Pulaski County, only 6 players in the scoring column, as Will Blankenship had 7, Cameron Hargis had 6, 8 to Bryson Duggar, all in the second half, 10 to Carson Fraley, and a leading scorer in the game, Barrick Williams, with 20. For Pulaski County, Ethan Idlewind, I think, was the only player to play and fail to score for Coach John Fraley's team, who moves to 8-0 on the season, 2-0 in the district. For Somerset, a tough one, but one that I know when the sting goes away, they have proven they can go toe-to-toe with what has been considered the top 1 or 2. Maybe Lincoln would have some dispute if you said Pulaski in this region, but right now Somerset proved tonight they can stand toe-to-toe with anybody. Landon Lineski had 4, 8 for Jamison Coomer, 13 for Indrid Whitaker, 14 for Aiden Absher, and the leading scorer in the game for Somerset, junior Ben Godby, with 18 points. Again, Somerset comes up short 64-57 after having led most of this basketball game. Largest lead of the game I had for Pulaski County is on the board right now. I may be wrong in keeping the running score, and Somerset got ahead by a large number in the opening half, but really the one that counts is on the board at the end, and it is a 64-57 win for the Maroons. Going to go ahead and while Bob's working, I'm going to go ahead and give out some hardware, and that way everybody can be mad at me. Our Somerset Community College offensive players of the game for me. For Somerset, junior guard Ben Godby with 18 points on the game. And for Pulaski County, Barrick Williams had 20 on the game. Those will be the Somerset Community College offensive players of the game in this one. Now, for the United Cumberland Bank defensive player of the game, this one is always a little harder to pick, but tonight I don't have a lot of problems coming up with my 2 for tonight. Cameron Hargis, who was everywhere on the floor for Pulaski County tonight, and he's one of the smaller guys on the floor. Bob will give you the rebound totals and a few other things here in a minute, but I'm going to name Cameron Hargis as our Pulaski County United Cumberland Bank defensive player of the game. And for Somerset, it's going to be Indrid Whitaker. And again, the floor game between these two teams. Second half was more of what I anticipated the game would look like. First half was kind of a feeling out. It was two heavyweights trying to figure out where to throw punches. Second half was about as good as high school basketball as you're going to get a watch this time of year. And the good news, if you want to watch it, if you got friends that want to watch it, if you want to send it to friends and they want to watch it, they can do it thanks to our sponsors who help make this available. Bob, I've caused a lot of trouble over here. You got any numbers?
Well, I do. These are unofficial, of course, and I guarantee you if you look hard enough, you'll find an error, a point or two here.
Don't do the math. Just go on.
Don't do the math. Just look at the trends. And the biggest trend we see, or the biggest difference in the ball game, was at the free throw line. Pulaski County, a 13-point advantage there. It was more than enough to make up the difference on the three-point stripe. Let's go start at the top. Pulaski shot 44% from the field. They got much better in the first half. They were only at 33% in the first half. Somerset, they hung right in there, stayed at 46% for the game, 23 of 50 overall. Three-point attempts, the Maroons attempted 19 total, only made 2, but they did not take but 7 in the second half compared to 12. So there's one of the differences. Somerset, they did well from the three-point line. They were 8 of 19 overall. But the free throw line, Somerset shot just 8 free throws on the night, only making 4. Pulaski makes 17 out of 23. Rebounds were huge. Advantage for Somerset overall, but when you miss that many more shots, and they did a great job on the offensive glass, getting 11 offensive rebounds, add that to their 19 total rebounds for 30 all around, and Pulaski County just 18 rebounds total in the ball game, 5 of them offensive. And the other number that stands out is the fact that Somerset, they just did not do a good job hanging on to the basketball, especially in the second quarter. They turned it over a total of 14 times to just 7 for Pulaski. And I know this is an area where I need to go back and look, but I had Pulaski County with just 1 turnover in the second half.
No, the only thing I would think, maybe an offensive foul that they might have called in there. But I'm with you. They did not turn the ball over. Coach Farley got them to quit shooting the 3 and started running the offense where they were running it either Williams breaking people down into the lane or Lancaster in the lane breaking people down. No, I agree with you. Pulaski took care of the basketball and they made free throws, and sometimes that's enough. For Somerset, boy, get this kind of effort every night. That's a basketball team. I think, when you look at it, Coach Ryan Young did a great job. We can't see him a lot. We see the head, and I kind of chuckled a little bit ago because he kind of had a little bit of an old Gene Cady look going. Some of that hair was falling down the side. Easy.
I know. But anyway, he was intense into the game, and he's got to be really excited. And there's no moral victories. We won't even talk about that, but he's got to be excited about a lot of the things he saw, and there's a lot of things in this game that he can take and build on and learn from. And, hey, Somerset boys basketball team is going to be a team to be reckoned with, throughout the season. You're listening to the Alton Blakely family of dealerships post-game wrap-up, and, Mike, this has been a lot of fun.
It has. I want to invite everybody to the big house out at Pulaski County on January the 27th because they're going to do this again.
All right.
And I'm going to tell you that if you want out on whatever they're going to charge you, $4 or $5 to get in, maybe more, maybe less. If you can't afford it, call me. We'll figure something out. Come watch these teams play basketball because they're going to get after each other, and you're going to walk away, as Bob and I are getting ready to do here as we wrap this up, by saying, wow, that was a great way to spend a Friday night, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't think of a better way to do it. I had a lot of fun. We want to, of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't thank the folks here at Somerset High School.
Coach Burkett.
And Coach Burkett, athletic director here. But we got a lot of guys that work behind the scenes, and I give them a lot of grief. But, hey, they say, as I've heard one commentator say, I kid because I care. But thank you again to Pat Harris for producing, always making sure we get on the air and pushing all of the right buttons, plugging all the right cables in. And then we got a cameraman over here named Jeremiah Jones, who does a fantastic job, one of the best video guys you'll ever find. Nick Hibbert, our cameraman on the floor, taking photographs.
He's as good as there is, by.
Folks, check out those snapshots courtesy of Don Franklin of Somerset family of dealerships. He'll have all of those posted. He shoots a lot of pictures. I've been in the car with him on a trip home, and he starts working the whole time. So we appreciate all of those guys. Kevin and Kelly, we thank you because you're the guys that help put this together. And It's been fun. I'll let you sign us off.
I'm going to sign us off by thanking our sponsors, and I want to thank Junior Molden for a couple of his comments. And, yes, he told me to lay off Cassandra being hard on Coach McWhorter, that she does a really nice job. Guys, we have a lot of fun doing this, and some of you coaches make this a lot of fun. So all you guys, for the fans, the sponsors, and the coaches and athletics directors, and everybody Bob and I get to interface with, Merry Christmas. We'll see you around the corner. Watch the web page. Watch all the social media. We'll be in
We don't know when our next broadcast is, but
before
we'll
the first of the year.
soon. Okay.
But we're going to take from now through Christmas and say Merry Christmas.